.553 to go here in the third quarter. Back at Austin East High School, Adam Smith alongside Sterling Hinton. The Austin East Roadrunners in the power I. Handoff goes to Williams. Williams is in the end zone. Touchdown, Roadrunners.
That's called finding a way to get in the end zone, brother. He dunked underneath the guy's legs and found the end zone. That's what he do is get the ball across that line, baby. It doesn't have to be all the way in. Just get it in and get the same amount of points. 6, baby. Give AE 6. They're on the board.
A nice running that time by the Austin East Roadrunners. A couple, 3, maybe 4 quarterback keepers from Keyshawn Johnson keeping that drive alive. And don't forget about that huge third down and long pass.
Incredible play right there. I mean, that guy, that's all a receiver. It was a mistimed jump by our guy Strozik. Those things happen. He's human. He might be superhuman, but he's human. And, they're going for 2.
Yeah, Austin East going for 2. Williams, or that's actually Johnson, rolling out to the near side. Ooh, and he's going to be popped out of bounds. So Austin East is not going to convert on the 2-point conversion that time. Strozik stepping up to make the hit.
Strozik.
Wow.
Strozik says, I missed the pick, but I will not miss you, Mr. Johnson. Not for 2. Why, I'm a senior. It's just not going to happen.
Austin East getting on the board with 5:49 to go in the third. Powell 28, Austin East 6. This is high school football on the NCRA Sports Network. Back at Austin East High School, 5:49 to go in the third. Austin East to kick off to Powell. Ball's end over end. It's going to be brought in by number 29. That is Michael Brown. Brown streaking across midfield. He's going to be brought down about the 49-yard line as he gets into Austin East territory. So Powell, again, opening up the third quarter with excellent field position. Now they're getting it again, but they're a yard closer to the end zone.
And this is the things I understand in athletics nowadays. You got an excellent return by the receiving team. Gentleman makes the tackle across in his own part of the field, across the 50, spotting the ball on 49 going in, makes the tackle, gets up, patting his chest like he done something, Great tackle to save a touchdown, but that's not something you get up and say, hey, it's me on a play like that. Those are things I don't understand when it comes to the new guys and the new swag, as you say, coming into athletics nowadays. I don't understand that.
Owensby back in the ball game for Powell. The shotgun formation, 3 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. Running back right to the left side of Owensby. Owensby hands off to Washington. Washington right at the middle of the field. Cuts back to the near side. Across the 40, down to the 35. Looked like he almost lost the football as he was going down. But he held on to it and got down to the 36-yard line of the Austin East Roadrunners, so it'll be first down for the Powell Panthers.
First down again, picking up 15 yards on first down again, running the ball again. Mr. Monterio Washington, again, covering, protecting the ball as it's going down. It's an amazing thing having watching this Powell offense. I can't believe that the Austin East defense is this bad. I'm starting to believe that the Powell offense is this good.
Yeah. Owensby back in the shotgun, 2 receivers to the top, 2 to the bottom. Owensby looking downfield. He's going to toss it up in the air. Just going to be over the hands of the outstretched Tanner Hughes. Hughes just not able to go up and get that one.
Well, it was pretty high. I think he was throwing the ball away. I think he wanted his inside receiver on the quick middle read slant. The Austin East had double coverage on that guy. Threw the ball to his outlet. No harm done. Incompletion. No one else could make a play but his receiver. Receiver didn't make a play. Didn't give the ball to Austin East. Still 2nd and 10. And I like what they're using inside their repertoire to try to get a first down.
Yeah. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Powell Panthers from the 36-yard line of Austin East. Hagan Owensby in the game in the shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the top, 2 to the bottom. Running back, Monterio Washington to his left. Receiver in motion. That's Hughes. Snap comes to Owensby. Owensby's going to keep it. Owensby on the near side. He's going to be dropped by a couple Austin East defenders. There, number 23, Isom. And also in on the play was Bassett, number 9.
Now, number 9 came up very good. That was an excellent job by the defensive back coming in and making sure he had outside leverage so the quarterback couldn't break contain. But even then, he maybe should have been stopped for a yard loss, doing the, once again, Tebow-esque type play. OMB makes, 2 or 3 yards.
Yeah.
Gets him in 3rd and 7, long 7, short 8. They've got stuff in the book.
Yeah. Owensby in the shotgun formation yet again. Gets the snap, drops back, looking, passes it downfield, and that one just goes straight through the hands of number 25, Clay Leeper.
Leeper leaped real well. He looked real good running his route. He's got gloves matching the uniform. Yeah. But, the key is when you got gloves, you got to squeeze the ball when it gets between them, baby. You just got to squeeze the rock, Leeper. Come on, Leeper, baby.
This will bring down 4th down and about 7 yards to go for the Powell Panthers, and Powell's going to go for it as Owensby. In the shotgun formation, 2 receivers to the bottom, 1 to the top, wide running back to either side. Owensby gets the snap, drops back, looking across the middle. Now he's going to scamper back, gets away from 1 defender, still with the football. Coming around the far side. Now he cuts back into the middle, and he's going to be dropped right about see where they're going to mark this at. It's going to be at the 28-yard line, so it's going to be turnover on down. So Austin East will get the ball back here with 4:09 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
And that's the one time I saw the big guy, number 81 for Powell, Mr. Darrell Middleton. He's just a freshman. And, Owensby was scrambling, wanting to come to him, and he didn't know how to react. Had he was able to come back to him and give the quarterback a target, which is a big target to get to, he could have probably had a completion and maybe getting the first down for his football team. But he's just a freshman. He's learning, and I'm quite sure the coaches will coach him up on that.
Roadrunner quarterback Keyshawn Johnson checking back into the ballgame. He's in the shotgun formation, receiver to either side and a running back to either side of Johnson. Johnson gets the snap, hands the ball off to the running back. Running back coming to the near side, and he's going to be popped and dropped. Sharon Moore. Sharon Moore has been all over the field tonight.
When you're a senior and you're trying to get somebody to look at you to go to college for free and play on the next level, that's the type of effort that you have to display. This guy here is making a name for himself today, and I know someone is taking notes.
Yep. The running back that time was Chris Bassett, picking up about 2 yards on the carry, so it'll be 2nd down and 8 for the Roadrunners from their 30-yard line. Johnson under center, takes the snap, drops back looking, passes out into the flat. This is good to Greg Crenshaw. Nope, he drops it. Goes right through the hands of Crenshaw. Just could not hang on to that one.
It's once again, Crenshaw took his eyes off the ball. He figured that the DB had a bead on him. And, sometimes, 99 times out of 100, if you don't look the ball into your hands, you're going to drop it. So you're going to drop it.
This will bring down 3rd down and 8 for the Austin East Roadrunners from their 30-yard line. Keyshawn Johnson, the quarterback. 3 receivers to the top. We'll have one going to the bottom. That's Devin Williams, running back to the left side of Johnson. Johnson drops back, flags dropped. Johnson looking, throwing across the middle. It's almost picked off by number 22 of Powell. That's Tyler Childers. Childers couldn't hold on to it, but there's laundry on the field right at the 30-yard line.
I think we got a legal motion on this one. Unfortunately, I think the receiver stepped up as the ball was being hiked, and when you do that on offense, it's a penalty. You can't do it. And read a ball, you can.
Yeah.
You got a legal motion on it, on the gentleman.
That was a legal motion, so this will drop the Austin East Roadrunners back 5 yards. Well, maybe not. Looks like Powell's going to decline it. So the illegal motion is going to be declined, so it's going to bring up 4th down and 8 yards to go for the Austin East Roadrunners with 3:16 to go in the third quarter. Powell leading 28-6.
It's a great call by the Powell coaching staff to decline that play. Defense is playing real strong. Put Austin East in a punting situation. Get the ball to Strozik. Put him back there if they kick a ball to him.
Kicker for Austin East will be number.
Yeah, Tyrone Crowder back to punt the ball for Austin East. It's a good snap, high punt. It's straight up in the air, and it's going to drop down about the 50-yard line, take a Powell bounce. As it bounces into Austin East territory, it'll be down at about the 47-yard line. So Powell getting excellent field position here in this third quarter from the 50, the 49, now the 47.
Haven't had the ball in their own part of the field yet, and you know, when you're in striking distance like that, you got a short field for an offense. It puts a lot of pressure on the defense, and this offense doesn't need any help.
Yeah,
not today. They didn't need any help today.
So it'll be Hagan Owensby coming back onto the field for the Powell Panthers at quarterback. He's in the shotgun formation, 3 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. Monterio Washington right to the left side of Owensby. 3:06 to go in the third. Owensby hands off to Washington. Washington right up the middle of the field. He'll pick up about 4 yards on the carry. He'll get out to the 44-yard line. So it'll be 2nd down and about 6 yards to go for Powell.
I'm trying to figure, other than the DBs, has been anybody inside in the inside 7 of Austin East has made a tackle other than Crowder, Johnson, or Isom? That's interesting.
Yeah.
Those guys there are making a lot of tackles. I remember saying Chris Carter a couple of times on offense.
The Powell Panthers in the shotgun formation. Handoff. Nope. Keeper by Owensby. Owensby down the near side. He's got a lot of green in front of him. Crosses the 25, and he'll be dropped about the 23-yard line. There to make the tackle, number 17, Chris Golston. So it'll be 1st down and 10 yards to go for the Powell Panthers.
Great open field tackle by Mr. Golston. Unfortunately, it was just too far downfield.
Yeah.
You know, you'd like to have had somebody tackle him on that Austin East defense earlier. Great ball fake, though. Great. It is one thing, you know, that these high schools are definitely stressing more about their quarterbacks is emphasizing the fakes now in the game, and that's one time when the fake actually provided a large gain for the quarterback on the keeper.
Owensby back to the line. The receiver goes in motion, and a flag is dropped. The play's called dead, so obviously this one's going to be called against the offense, you would think.
Well, every time they stop the play, you know, it's always the offense's fault. And it's unfortunate unless the defensive lineman comes unabated to the quarterback. Then they might stop the play for a defensive infraction. But normally when they stop the play, for those of you that don't follow the game and following our show here, it's usually against the offense.
Yes. And that it was a false start called against the Powell Panthers, so it'll back them up 5 yards. So it'll be 1st down and 15 for the Panthers from their own 28-yard line. 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Powell 28, Austin East 6. Hagan Owensby. And at quarterback for the Powell Panthers, 2 receivers to the top, 2 to the bottom in the shotgun formation. The Monterio Washington to the right side. Nope, that's not Washington, that's Gardine. Gardine down the near side, spins away from 1 tackle. Now he cuts back upfield, breaking 2, 3, 4 tackles, and he's finally brought down. Back to the original line of scrimmage, back down to about the 23-yard line as Chris Golston there to make the tackle.
That sophomore has some feet. Gardine has some feet, baby. Ooh, watch my footwork. I'm dodging tacklers. I'm juking tacklers. I'm going to be tough. I'm getting north and south. I'm going to get back to the original line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 for this offense. Hasn't proven to be a problem yet.
Yep, Jardine, a 6', 170 sophomore. Impressive.
Very impressive.
Owenby back in the shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the top, 2 to the bottom. Jardine to his right. Owensby gets the snap. He's just going to keep it right up the middle. Gets a block from Jardine. He'll get across to about the 16-yard line before he's stopped by the Austin East secondary.
Well, actually, that was the linebacker.
Was that the linebackers?
Linebacker, that was Isom. That was Isom. And that time he got a little bit lower than Isom. Took the fight to Isom on that one. I mean, this guy, this Owensby is impressive.
It's going to be 3rd down and about 3 yards to go for the Powell Panthers. Ball goes to Jardine. Jardine cuts, stutter steps, and he's going to get stuffed right at the 15-yard line.
Isom came back and said, "You won't do it to me twice. You won't do it to me twice." I remember what Owensby did to me prior. Now, you cannot do it again, Jardine. Here we are, 4th down. What does Powell do here? They're up 28-6. Might let it go to the 4th quarter, you think? Let the time run out to the 4th quarter?
They're just going to let this clock run out as we hit 0. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Powell 28, Austin East 6. You're following high school football. This is the NCRA Sports Network. Welcome back to Austin East High School. Adam Smith here alongside Sterling Hinton. To start the 4th quarter, it'll be Powell's football. It'll be 4th down and about 2 yards to go for the Panthers as the ball is marked on their own 15-yard line. The NCRA Sports Network will be coming to you live from our South Florida crew as Glenn Stout brings you our live broadcast on Wednesday night from 9 to 10 p.m., covering the game of the week with player highlights and live interviews with coaches and players. Find him on our NCRA Sports Network. It'll be Owensby under center, the jumbo package for the Powell Panthers. 2 yards to go to get the 4th down. Owensby fakes the handoff. Pass is going to be complete. Nope. Dropping the pass as it just came bouncing out was number 17. That was Cameron Bostick. Bostick, that's 47.
47.
That's Drew Carter. Carter just couldn't come up with the catch, but there is a flag on the play.
There was a flag. That was the first time I seen Owensby try to throw and catch the ball for the receiver. He just delivered a pass like he's been doing all game. I think it would have been a better spot for the receiver to catch and protect, and it could have been a 1st down on that play.
So the penalty is going to be, there was an illegal substitution called against Powell. They decline it, so it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Austin East Roadrunners from their own 15-yard line.
Well, you say it's that Austin East stopped, in which they did stop Powell. But look at the long field they have.
Yeah,
they have a long field, 85 yards to pay dirt. They need some pay dirt, being down 28-6 here in the 4th quarter. Haven't had much success in the air. So yards equals clock, and right now the clock is Powell's friend.
11:54 to go in the ball game. Johnson, he's going to air it out. He's got a receiver, and he's going to catch it. There to make the catch, number 2, Williams. Williams with the big catch earlier in the 3rd quarter to bring it in on that long 3rd down play.
As soon as I say number success on through the air, look what happens. You got, how many yards? That's for the 50-yard pass play.
That's 52 yards, 52.
52-yard pass play. Hardly any time with the clock. Have to stop the clock to move the chains. Austin East still fight. They still fight.
No question about it. Austin East in Powell Panther territory at their 32-yard line. Keyshawn Johnson, the shotgun formation. It's 1st and 10 with 11:40 to go here in the ball game. Johnson gets the snap. He's going to keep it. But right there to make the tackle in the backfield, Sharon Moore.
Sharon Moore. I would love to know how many tackles he's had for this game. More importantly, I would like to know how many tackles he's had for a loss.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
And this one's another one. He's going to back up the Austin East Roadrunners about 4 more yards. So this will be 2nd down and 14 for the Roadrunners from Powell's 37-yard line.
He's coming off that ball as quick as a Warren Sapp in his prime. He's back there before the offensive lineman get out of their stance.
Johnson in the shotgun formation, 2 receivers to the bottom, 1 to the top. Johnson stepping back, looking, delivers to Williams. Williams not going to be able to get away from the defender there that time.
That's Washington.
That's
Monterio. That's Monterio on defense, baby. You know how that guy, he had a great break on that ball, and I'm glad the ball was complete because he broke on that thing. He kind of sniffed that play out. I didn't anticipate any rack on that one.
Yeah. So it'll be 3rd down and about 7 yards. Maybe it'll be a short 8, a long 7 for the Austin East Roadrunners with 10:30 to go here in this 4th quarter, and the clock's ticking down as the clock is not on the favor of the Roadrunners right now as they're down 28-6.
I got to believe they're playing 4-down football right now, Adam. They're playing 4-down football, so this is like a 2nd and 8 for them. And this
bad snap for Johnson. Johnson's able to pick it up, and he's just going to tuck and run. And he's going to be dropped behind the original line of scrimmage back to the 35-yard line. So this will bring up 4th down and about 12 yards to go for the Austin East Roadrunners. A tough break for the Roadrunners on that one.
Tough on that one right there. Tough on that one. Could have been worse.
Yeah.
Big call right here. Big call, big play. Get the ball to your big play guy. How do you do it is the question.
9:45 to go here in the ball game. Powell 28, Austin East 6. It'll be 4th down and 12 for the Roadrunners from the Powell 35-yard line. Keyshawn Johnson in the shotgun formation, 2 receivers to the top, 2 to the bottom. He'll have a running back to his left. That's to his right, actually. Johnson looking, tosses. Strozik standing underneath it, and that's going to be interception number 16 on the career of John Strozik.
Hey, I like that number, baby. Like that number. Hey, the Sweet 16. Like that number, Strozik. Mr. Sniffer out of the baller. He just extends Powell's interception record here this evening.
Yeah.
That's what he just did. And it was an unfortunate situation for Austin East's offense, being 4th and long, having to throw the ball, probably anticipated pass by a veteran like the senior Strozik, and he sniffed it out, read the play well, converted on the interception for his team. But I tell you, things happened prior to that caused that. Yeah. Those 2 bad plays led to a 4th down and super long. It's unfortunate.
Yeah. Owensby in the shotgun, hands off to Washington. Washington up the right side, cuts back to the near side. Washington got a couple blockers in front. Stutter steps over top of the defender, and he's brought down at about the 39-yard line. So that was he was at the 14, gets out to the 39, 25-yard carry for Monterio Washington.
What is Monterio's yard per carry average this season? For crying out loud, this guy's pulling up some real estate.
Yes, no question about it. We've got 9:11 to go in the ball game. Owensby still in at quarterback. Tyshawn Jardine coming in at the running back position for Powell. 3 receivers to the top of the shotgun formation, 1 to the bottom. Snap comes to Owensby. He hands it off to Jardine. Jardine around the far side. He hits the 2nd gear. He's into the secondary. He's down to the 30. He stutter steps. He's down to the 25, the 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Powell. My goodness. Tyshawn Jardine with a 61-yard run.
Oh, baby. How many yards has this Powell offense run for? Then you got Monterio Washington. You got Gardine, who these guys are going to be back for crying out loud.
Yes.
I mean, you got a sophomore quarterback in Hagan, Owensby, who's looking phenomenal this evening. This Powell offense is definitely powerful.
Yes.
Oh, baby.
No question about it, as Austin Rogers coming in for the extra point. The kick is up, and it is through the uprights and good. So with 8:48 to go in the ball game, Powell 35, Austin East 6. This is high school football on the NCRA Sports Network.
Panthers 35, Austin East 6.
That was a run. That was a run right there, Adam.
No question about it. A 61-yard run from Jardine. And he made some shifty moves.
Shifty, slick, and he kept his balance and he kept going downfield, and he got some short enough speed.
End over end kick comes to Bassett. Bassett breaking a couple tackles, but he's going to be brought down about the 24-yard line of Austin East. So with 8:41 to go here in this ball game, it'll be Austin East with 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line.
And the clock's not on their side right now. They're going to have to do some real creative things to score fast.
Yeah.
They're going to score fast and score a lot. Then you got to stop a Powell offense who's just looking like a military tank today.
Oh, yeah.
And they're looking well. They're a well-oiled machine. And, but you never know what can happen.
Yeah.
You never know what can happen. And these guys are still fighting. They've got an explosive quarterback in Keyshawn Johnson. Hey.
It looks like we're going to have a timeout called here, as it's going to be Austin East taking a timeout. 8:41 to go in the ball game. Powell 35, Austin East 6. This is high school football on the NCRA Sports Network.
As clean as you can by placing all of your trash in the trash containers. Again, football fans, please help us out. If you would help
Yeah.
keep
Okay.
Linden Stadium safe.